Electron beam machining. This machine also comes under the classification of thermoelectric. In electron beam machining process, the heat is generated when the electron beam impinges on the workpiece. As the velocity of electron beam strikes the surfaces to be machining, their kinetic energy changes to thermal energy and hence causes the workpiece metal to melt and fuse. So here the basic thing is that we need to create the high velocity electron beam in order to generate the thermal energy, and this thermal energy generated with the help of this kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy when strike to the machining surfaces, the workpiece metal is melt and fuse. So let's see how this works. So we take our vacuum chamber. Why we take the vacuum chamber? As the vacuum increases, the scattering effect of the electron beam decreases and hence penetration increases. It means that if you do this condition in atmospheric condition, then there may be chances of scattering of the electron beam, and because of that we will not get the proper quality of penetration in the metal. Because of that we will not get the proper machining. Secondary, the metal is not contaminated. So as whole process is happening in the vacuum condition, so because of that there is no chances for contamination of metal. We place a roller in a vacuum chamber, and on that roller we kept a working table. Workpiece is mounted on the working table. A weaving section is provided to monitor the process. Vacuum pump is provided to create the vacuum. On the top of the machine, cathode grid is placed, and this cathode grid is hot filament of tungsten or tantalum. And duty of this tungsten and tantalum is to create the source of stream of electrons which emits the electron by thermonic emission. So what is this thermonic emission? This thermonic emission means that if we heat some material at a certain voltage and certain temperature, because of that heating, that material start liberate the electrons, and we required it in this case. So we do this process by thermonic emission, and to heat this cathode grid we supplied the electric current through high voltage cable in the range of 30 kilovolt to 175 kilovolt, and very minimum ampere of current 50 milliampere to 1000 milliampere. Anode is kept below the cathode to create the potential difference between cathode and anode. A magnetic lens is provided to shape the beam and reduce the divergence of beam. Also, it's allowed to pass the convergent electrons. Deflection coil helps to focus the electron beam at a spot. Now, when we pass the current to this tungsten rod, a stream of electron is created, and this created because of this thermonic emission, which is I already told you, in which that when this current is passed to this cathode grid, this takes this high voltage current, and because of that the temperature of this tungsten or tantalum filament got increases. Because of the increase in the temperature, the emission of electron start, and because of that there is a huge crowding of emitted electrons at this passage, and because of the anode is kept below the cathode, it attracts the negative ion to the positive one, and because of that there is a huge acceleration between this cathode and anode, and this creates the high velocity beam. And this high velocity beam, when hit to the magnetic lens, it is in the form of divergent beam, and when it passed from magnetic lens, it converted into convergent electrons. And this convergent electron, when fall on the deflection coil, they create a focus, and this focus when impinges on this workpiece, Because of that, this material got soft. So here, when this high electron, high velocity beam when strike to the workpiece, the material of this workpiece got soft, and when the resistance quality of this material reduced, then the material is evaporated. So here we got the machining because of the bombarding of this high electrons. Also, the thermal action happened at the workpiece, and because of that, material is removed. An optical viewing port is provided to monitor the process. A cutting speed at a rate of 125 to 200 mm per second is provided. Here, the diameter of electron beam is 0.3 to 0.8 mm. Because of that only, this machine is applicable to create the tiny hole in the object. Velocity of this electron beam is 70% of light speed. Advantages of electron beam machining. Vacuum environment eliminates the impurities such as oxide and nitrides. Permit cutting of refractory and dissimilar metal are not able to cut with the conventional machining process. EBM has a high strength with a minimum distortion or damage. Very small size of holes can be produced. Surface finish produced is good. This is a great importance or advantage of this EBM machine, that high reactive metal like aluminum and magnesium can be machined very easily, which is not possible in case of laser machining. Disadvantage of electron beam machining. The size of the component to be cut is limited by the size of vacuum chamber at your disposal. Secondary safety standards are exceptionally strict, as the X-ray and radiation are both present during the machining process. Application of electron beam machining. Used for producing very small size holes like hole in a diesel engine and air brake. I already told you. This machine is used for creating the very small size holes and used for circular holes. Thank you for watching this video.